Prayer. Every hour I am disappearing, where sun collides with icy leaves and hovers in the brilliant air. Trees light with a backdrop of winter. Yellow grass smolders under leaves. I am being translated, painstakingly, atom by atom, into everything that breathes. Each winter I'm present, the earth investments, a white sleeve covering its bones. Do not disturb me. I am walking deeper into the day where sun slips between houses. Wind leans into me as I lean against houses. Soon night will cast off its thin clothes and nestle down on earth as if earth were a blanket. The evening deep in vespers, the smell of moss, its green incantation. Each hour relinquishes more light. Soon the moon will rise and make its way forward in this dark water, this intimacy of quiet. It's as if the door were open and I, resonant and indecipherable as evening, were passing through. Travel. Some nights a woman doesn't sleep. She lies in bed while part of her wanders streets in another city. She's trying to tidy something up. In the morning, she's tired. That's when a woman is most susceptible to voices. Close your eyes, something tells her, and she does. When she opens them, half her life is gone. When she visits broken parts of herself, there is no direction. The ocean can crash against a dream and startle her. It's hard to find the way to dry land in the dark. But after a while, you learn the language of praise in the dark. Many things come of their own accord if they're invited. A violin concerto drifting from the neighbor's house, waves pounding on the beach at night. What is prayer, anyway? In the harbor. Dear Dee, I'd like to explain things here. Cows are content to chew close to cars, salty and sweet, so many bodies of water, so close, they touch shoulders. The sea lifts you up with a passion. The swimmer sleeps well when it's over. My house, or part of a house, has diamond-shaped glass, all colors in windows. Light spills over wood floors at 5, 6 in the evening. Across the harbor, 15 maples live at the golf course, the old guard, jovial, surveying the evening. Wet mornings are vases brimming with dahlias. How could I not have this great, this enormous hope? I'm here in this town, not somewhere else. Though things split apart, I guess you heard. Faces we couldn't recognize were our own. That's how I see it. What I didn't see is still there, a boat in the harbor I don't want to board. These days brush over me like a light blanket. They beat down on me like midday sun. I'm tired, or else I'm up for days. Then I'm white sand burning while hours burn down and ash blows into the sea. Every desire is a second chance. Every risk, a second, shimmering. Even loss shines in the dark. How can I make this any more real for you? Visit, I'd like that, or write. Love, C. Caleb. Little boy crying because you think I've left without saying goodbye. Crying because you're alone in the car too long. Sucking your thumb, pulling your ear, saying, Daddy says I won't suck my thumb if I drink milk. Lying in bed at night calling out, what should I think about? I'm thinking scary things. Your skinny body in t-shirt and pants that fall off, wanting one more kiss, asking, "How do you cry? Do tears flash out of your heart?" Remembering all the names in a book we read months ago, asking, "Did Daddy say we could stay at his house 2 nights?" Piling toys on your bed, saying, "This is a boat," singing, "I have a penis," telling me, "Aduki beans are very tasty, aren't they?" Saying, "It was good to see you after the adventure at Daddy's," wanting to know what happened when you were 3 years old, 2 years old, saying, "Shh, I have to hear what my heart's saying." Caleb, there was never a time you weren't with me. I missed you before you were born. If I had my way, I would take you under the shadow of trees and tell you things. I would take one of your hands in both of mine, below hills, where moss clings to the curve of rocks. Something in us is unfailing, as light as sun through water. The water is reckless, waves crash. From them, the last drop of mist contains more life than you need to populate a world. The world is shivering. Listen. Your voice is a river spilling into an ocean, or night rushing into a darkening sky. Like coming home late, the house dark. Who is waiting but someone you once knew and were not expecting and were hoping to see again? And there's wine and cake left from last night. In the most unexpected places you're waiting. Years from now, we won't remember the pact we made. To confess, nothing. Not to lean over the edge of the world. My children are asleep and friends have gone home. It is all enormous. I'm forced to start small. If I had my way. But each life requires love it cannot use. Yes, it is me. It's the invisible me who won't forget, and who you hold without touching. Her Kind, for Anne Sexton. 1. All those nights your husband saying, "Yes, you're a good girl," like prayer before sleep. But there's some pain no love replaces. A woman like you breaks a cup once it's filled, careless with pills, psychiatrists, but not afraid to be blessed. A night sky has many faces. If I'm sad, it's because a woman like you, fevered and chilled, braver at night, seeking warm caves in the woods, is always seen for what she lacks. 2. And I take walks on rocks that hours later will be covered by sea. It feels like a forbidden place where secrets lie. A charmed place. A woman I know takes rocks from there, drills them with a diamond bit, and emptied, they become vases, bowls. Hollowed, they are more than themselves. And nothing stays empty. Nothing stays secret for long. 3. Anne speaks. Underwater, light moves differently. It bends, unfocusing. It doesn't illuminate. In this life, the tasks we choose are busy work, training for a harder chore. I remember this. By waters well fed, aspens leave their shadows wedded to the ground. What we are given to love. In 90 years, you and everyone you know will be dead. Then you'll know what I know now. 4. Does time move back, giving us wider berth until it disappears, until we see who we are? You must have come to tell me things. I'll tell you this. I see the beach you walk on. It's beautiful. So many stones. I'm not the water you look into. I'm standing at the portal of the cave. One day, you'll be amazed how deep you'll go. You haven't yet told your story. You called on me to tell you this, and I can. It's time. Nothing will pull you under.